This guy here said it's like UK summer. Salmon for sashimi.
It's hot.
A guy got me 4 cherries for free.
We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wonderlust. Hello everybody, we are in Sydney, Australia, and the weather isn't quite what is stereotypically Australian. I think for most of us, when we think about Australia, we think about the bright sun and the surf and the hot weather, but we're here in Australian winter and it is raining today. We have got some amazing things planned to do on drier days which are coming up, but it's raining.
It is raining. It's quite nice really. Have a little bit of change in the weather, jumpers on, which is quite nice, getting all nice and snuggly. Yeah, it is lunchtime, and we know you guys like seeing what we eat, and we are going to go and get some fish and chips. Now, I recently did an episode about British fish and chips in Singapore, so I'm also interested to see how
Aussies do it.
Fish and chips are different. So I'm wiping British fish and chips from my mind and going to taste this as something different.
Yeah, we're here with some friends. You would have heard us talk about how we have made friends through the channel. Some of the friends who we've made through the channel are on holiday with us, are in the car behind us, in the vehicle behind this vehicle, and in this car behind us is Milo. Hey. And our friend Chi-Sing, who was in one of our previous videos too. Aspen's in the other car with our friends. So I'm feeling hungry. We're going to buy some fish and chips here and then go somewhere else in a bit.
I can't get out the car. Run in.
What fish have you got?
Bass is our standard, it's very nice.
Is bass is your standard?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Salmon for sashimi.
Any cutlery?
Yes, please. She's here now.
Sauces.
Very excited about this. I can feel the warmth coming off the bags is already something that feels very, very great. But family business. The guy who cooked our food is an actor, but is focusing on the family business for the moment. Just became a dad. Congratulations if you're watching. Thanks for watching. And we're gonna go back to the car and drive somewhere fancy to eat on a nice, cold, blustery day.
Nice. These smell so good.
It does smell amazing. I did notice the chips aren't like the British ones, but apparently the Aussie ones are not the same, but they're
More
very
like
tasty.
fries.
Yeah, more like fries.
Yeah.
More like chips, but not. And we've got something called chicken salt.
Tasty.
Let's go. Yeah,
What part?
what skin?
It's a kangaroo ball sack.
I've got that on camera. No explanation. It's you know, kangaroo ball.
Happy days. Look at this. They've given us a wedge of lemon, so I'm going to squeeze it on.
Tartare? Is it tartare?
You call it tartare. In the UK we call it tartare. I'm so excited for this. For real. For realsies. We were just saying what the other amazing thing is that the view in front of us is stunning. And we're in the warmth of the car. And yeah, it's great. It's a bit weird actually because in the UK we used to do this a fair amount. We'd get fish and chips and we'd eat in the car. But we don't have a car in Singapore. So to be here in Australia, it feels like we're in the UK. We kept saying how much it reminded us of Cromer, actually.
love Cromer.
But it's beautiful. So here's my first chip. It's good. Tartar sauce, aka tartare sauce, is good too. Fish dipped. Here we go.
Oh, I hit the crunch.
I'm in my element. Delicious. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Just cheers me the full chip. What's your problem? Cheers.
Although Zeros is a lot thinner, they taste more like chips than they do like fries.
It's hot. That was good.
I think it's about 16 degrees, the car said. Yeah. This guy here said it's like UK summer. It's not like UK summer.
I didn't say that.
You did! When I was getting ready to pack. It is not like UK summer.
16 degrees is like the UK summer, to be fair.
Well, this is a cold 16. But it's nice. I'm glad I get to wear a hat as well. So we are walking down to buy the water, and we're going to see what's here. We don't really know.
Buy any water.
So it's a bit.
So we're going to walk down to buy the water.
Buying the water. We're walking by that anyway. So oh, there's some cool birds in that tree. Weather.
Cold.
Cold. Ooh.
Fish. Yeah, fish.
It's your leftover fish. How was it? Show me your cookie. Whoa.
It's fish.
Fish cookie.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
This tree behind me is known as the bogbrush tree. It has brown bogbrush-like pines that grow upside down, looking like they've recently been washed and need to be dried.
Oh, this one. I was looking at this one. I was looking at this tree thinking, oh, maybe. Oh, these.
And if you believe that, you believe anything.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Dee. Are you climbing up? It is big. Oh. Just a sign reminding people that they're loved. We're just climbing up and over these rocks, which is pretty cool. And then we've got this one that looks a little bit like what would be a Fred Flintstone house. It's kind of, whether it's been propped up underneath to kind of keep it up, it looks a little bit more like that. And then this looks more natural, where the water's kind of washed in and out. It's awesome. We are really high up. You can see over the edge, and it's just a straight drop down.
It's a video. We've ended up in a place called Gap Park, which is absolutely beautiful. I am currently stood up on a very big rock. I think probably at the highest point in this little section that juts out over the sea, and the view from here is spectacular. I'm going to show you some of it now. I just saw a white bird of some sort fly in and hit the water, dive deep in and emerge with something and then fly off, which is really, really cool. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. The flora around here is very different to what we'd expect in Singapore, and stuff that I haven't even seen in the UK. I know that we are a world away from the UK, or half a world away from the UK at the moment, but there's a lot of plants and flowers that I've never seen before, which is awesome. And as you know, we love discovering new things, so we're very, very happy up here.
This is really nice walking through here. It smells different. It smells quite piney and foresty instead of, I guess, the humid jungle smell that we're used to. I've warmed up a bit now walking along as well. Yeah, really enjoying this. We are going to head back the other way in the cars. It's quite nice having cars. We can just hop in, hop out, go and see the bits we want to see, warm up in between.
We're just heading up now to the lighthouse, which is why we came over here, and we're very excited to see it. It's just a 10-second drive up the road, but we're being lazy. We don't want to walk up there and then have to walk back to the cars, I think. Behind me is the Macquarie Lighthouse, which is the whole reason why we came down here. It was built in 1818, and there's something about lighthouses that get me really, really excited. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of the dweeb inside of me. When I was a kid, I used to watch a show called Round the Twist, where there was a family who lived in a lighthouse, actually here in Australia. I think it was in Melbourne. It's definitely not in Sydney, otherwise we'd be going there. But it's so cool, and it's amazing to think that we're at such a good viewpoint so that all the boats who are coming nearby would be able to see it as well, which is great. This one is not the original one. There was another one that was here before this one, and this is the one that has replaced it. It was the first and is still the longest standing functioning lighthouse here in Australia. Somewhere underneath us here at the Macquarie Lighthouse is a secret World War II bunker where they tested nuclear things. I don't really know too much about it. All I know is that there was once spotted by a drone from out there looking this way that there was a hole in the cliff face, and so a couple of climbers, and I think there's a video on YouTube, I watched it, they abseiled off the edge and went into the bunker and had a little look inside. It's really, really interesting. I was actually looking to see whether there are any tours, whether we could do anything like that. Can't find anything anywhere, so I'm a bit gutted because I'd have loved to have abseiled off the side and gone into it and checked it all out. But yeah, just a great bit of knowledge and a bit of trivia about this area, which is nice. Obviously in the UK, King Charles is now on the throne, with the recent passing of Queen Elizabeth II, and above the doorway here is the head of Queen Victoria, who was on the throne when this lighthouse was built, 1881, and Queen Victoria I think was on the throne until 1906 if I remember correctly, and so I wonder if she even came out here to check it out. That would have been cool if she did. I don't know, there's nothing here to tell me that she did, and I'm not going to wiki it. We're going to get back in the cars now. Actually the others have gone ahead. We're going to go to a marketplace. Now, if you have been following our journey on Wonderlust over the last couple of years, you will know that we love our markets in different places, whether it's home in Singapore, whether it's in Europe where we've been before, whether it's into Asia, but here in Australia, I don't know what the markets are like. There's a lot of agriculture, and so I wonder whether there's going to be heaps of fresh produce. We are by the sea, so there might be lots of fish too. We don't know. We're going to go and check it out. So back in the cars and off we go.
So we just walked away, and then our friend Delaney, who kind of knows this area, was like, actually I think we do have to pay. So we asked somebody, he helped us out, and we have paid. We've done an hour, so we're hopping it out of the car, quickly go and look around the market, and then we'll head back to the car. Otherwise it was $14 for a couple of hours parking, which we just didn't really want to pay. The other car has got separated from us, so yeah, hopefully we can find them too.
Gonna get one of these.
It's a bit cold. So after walking past the place twice without realising it, we're in here now. There's trams outside, which is cool. There's a load of stuff going on in here. There's like jewellery, there's clothing, there's some food places you can get some food, and we're hoping to find like the market so that we can cook. We're in a gorgeous Airbnb. Yeah, so we're going to pick up some food, and then Georgie's going to cook, which is going to be good. Tiny apples.
Boom.
So we're here at Paddy'S Market, which is amazing. We are going to just explore it in the way that we do love just exploring markets, but also I've told everyone I'm not going to cook everybody dinner tonight. We're all staying in a big house together, so I'm going to look for some ingredients as well to be able to cook for everyone.
These oranges are really hard.
Big as well, isn't it?
A guy got me 4 cherries for free. Yummy.
Price is pretty reasonable. The dollars here in Australia are pretty like for like in Singapore. The Singapore dollar is slightly stronger at the moment. That was $4 for 6 different corn on the cobs. I got a 7th one for 50 cents, so that was all good. So we've got corn on the cob, I've got some veggies to go with some pasta which we've already picked up, that's at home. Now I need to think of a protein. Oh, we've had chicken yesterday, okay. Pork, we're going with pork. So I managed to get everything that I need, I think. It's one of those hard things because we don't have everything at home that we would normally have because we're in a rented place, you know. So I'm kind of like ticking over, I've just thought of, I need some salt and pepper. We got salt and pepper? Yeah. Amazing, so I think we're sorted, which is great. So we're just going to explore the market. The market is huge, we've just been in the fresh fruit and veg and meat section, and so we're going to explore a few other areas before we head back. I love that, and the marketplace is a place you can sit and just chill out and read as well, which is really nice. Really varied market, loads of like clothing, hats, scarves, souvenirs, phone accessories, ring lights, food. It's huge and it's all indoors. I suddenly realised we're not outside. I don't know why I thought we were. I think I just assumed that these lights were kind of street lights. I guess maybe I'm just not used to having indoor markets for a while. But yeah, it's cool. It's lovely.
We've come out of the market, it's 5:26 and it is dark already. We were kind of used to this in the UK when it gets dark in the winter time, but now, yeah, it's already dark out here, which makes me feel like it's actually really late, but it's not at all. So we're gonna go back to the car and then head back home.
Just cutting up the produce, I didn't realise how fresh it was. The garlic is like the juiciest thing I've ever cut before. It's like chopping watermelon. Can't smell it, but it's on my fingers. And then the peppers are all done. Just getting the oil in, going to do the garlic and the red onion and then some tomatoes and let them kind of like saute down to create a bit of a sauce for the pasta before I do some pork chops with Bramley apples and honey. So I think that'd be nice.
So I said earlier we've hired an Airbnb, which is great for us and some friends. It's really big, which is good. There's also some quite big gaps around the doors, which is letting a lot of cold in. I guess it's usually warmer, but we've got these really awesome heaters to keep us all toasty warm. So I will show you around a little bit. So I've tried to block some of the holes at the bottom of the door with these cushions. This is like our family side. Jonty and I are in this room here. That's going a bath. This is our bedroom. So Jonty's going to keep cooking the dinner. We're just going to chill for a bit, and then when everybody else gets home, we're going to eat.
Already, and everyone's hungry, which is great. The thing is with hired places, we didn't really account for how many pans there were, or how not very many pans there were. So we had to get creative with like cooking the pasta before putting it into the sauce, and then doing another lot of pasta, and then fully cooking that, and then let the other one catch up, and then that was all a bit messy, but it's all good. I'm just finishing off this apple and honey sauce to go onto the pork, which is actually what the pork has been cooked in, and then we're rocking and ready to go. So I'm very excited about eating because it's one of my favourite things to do. Oh, it is the end of our day. It's been a long old Lovely day. I don't know what the time is, but it's late.
It's definitely gone midnight.
We've been playing Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch. But we had a fantastic dinner, a great time at the market, and I'm just reflecting on that beautiful view we had in the car while we're having our fish and chips earlier today.
Yeah, walking up the cliff tops was really nice. Yeah, just a really lovely day. And it feels like we've been here for a really long time already.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Please do hit the subscribe button, make comments, like all the videos, and please enjoy all of our videos while we travel as well.
Yeah, I've got lots more to come, so keep watching with us, and we'll see you soon.
Good night.
Bye.